It is a beautiful day in Brizzy, or as the sign would say, Brisbane. And I am about to do something that a lot of people like myself, that being a tourist, will do on a beautiful day here in Brizzy. And I'm going to do a river cruise. That's one of the things I decided to do as far as spending my 57th birthday here in this beautiful city, capital of Queensland, Australia. And I'm hoping that I'm headed the right way. I'm hoping that I'm going down. Just up ahead should be the dock where I'm going to get the River City cruise. That's going to take me on I think the better part of a 90-minute excursion up and down the river here in Brisbane. And I don't know if I'm running a little bit late. I'm not going to be running late as long as I can make it down to the water here in just the next minute or two. I'm certainly hoping that I have found the right spot that'll take me down to the boat. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw the boat for the River City cruise just right up ahead. And I am pretty certain that is it, just right up ahead. So here we go, folks. I hope that's the boat. We will see, as the saying goes. I don't actually see a lot of people on the boat, but we'll find out. I hope that's the right spot. All right, I found it, and leave it to me to leave it to the last minute. But here we go on the River City cruise, located at the Cultural Center pontoon. And here is the vessel that's going to take me for a nice cruise up the river and back. So the gentleman is coming up to open the door. Hello. Hey, hi. How are you? Thank you.
Very well, thank you. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. Okay. So, oh goodness gracious. Leave it to me to be running to catch. Usually I'm running to catch a plane, not a boat. But boat, plane, train, it's all the same. So let's go and enjoy a nice cruise on the river here in Brizzy. Make yourself at home, mate. That's what the lovely lady said. Make yourself at home, mate. And I'm going to do just that. She said I'd probably have the better view right up here at top. And this is going to be a rather nice cruise. Not a lot of people on the cruise, which is fine by me. So should make for a nice way to spend a couple hours here in Brizzy. Oh goodness gracious. Fantastic. All aboard. Here we go. All right, and off we go on the river cruise here on my 57th birthday in the land of Oz. Brizzy, Australia. Oh goodness gracious, this is going to be nice. Going to be nice and relaxing. That's what I'm hoping for. It's just a nice, relaxing cruise along the river. So I'll try to share as much of it as I can with you.
Welcome aboard the MV Neptune. My name is Jeff, and I'm your skipper for the morning. A lovely lady downstairs, her name is Zoe, and she will be your stewardess for the morning.
Here we go.
We are a tour, and we do pride ourselves on telling you all about Brisbane on the way down and on the way back. So if you do have any questions,
Wonderful.
feel free to ask either Zoe or myself.
So I'll try to share as much of this as I can with you.
To breakfast break and return. Now, if you are hopping off at the other end.
All right, I found my way down below, and you can see they've got plenty of refreshments here. I want to go and see if I can't find my way up to the front. Here we go. Look at this. Very nice. And this would be the that'd be the captain right there. I think that's the captain. Sure it is. So there's the captain staring us down the river. Very nice. What a nice way to spend the day. You're looking here at this would be the South Bank right here. And I'm staying not too far over the over those buildings there. Wonderful. Just over here is a beautiful park where people will gather in the evening. Right now they're having the Brisbane Festival, and come the sunset time, that park will probably be filled with people getting ready for a light show. And there's all types of nice restaurants down along here. Here's a interesting looking ship called the Forceful right here. Look at that. If you look closely off to the right, there's a little lighthouse right there. Looks like a marine ship as well. Look at that. Look at that ship. The Forceful. That's the Maritime Museum here. Be another thing you might want to do if you come down come over to Brisbane. Be go to the Maritime Museum. Here's some of the beautiful homes. Look at that. Beautiful apartments right on the river. Here's a nice view of the skyline just up the river. Brisbane is a big city. It's a really, really good sized city. Look at that. I would imagine we'd be cruising for about 45 minutes down the river, and then we'll come back up. Very nice. Apparently there's a lot of casinos here in Brisbane. Just over there is another tour boat. And talking about boats, look at this sailboat there, just anchored in the river. Very nice. What a wonderful decision to come out and spend a little bit of time cruising down the river here in Brisbane. Boy, I'm sure my dad, rest his soul up in heaven, I'm sure my dad would have just loved this. I would imagine that building with the green dome would be a significant building. I'm not sure what it is. But if I turn around over here, that right there, my friends, would be the Marriott. I saw the sign as we were coming down the river. So there's your Marriott. Look at all of these. Look at all of these units here in these buildings. Wow. That's a lot of real estate right there. And then just up ahead, you've got a bridge that we're going to be going under. And I see a brewing company just up ahead underneath the bridge. And there are some folks on jet skis coming along the river here that you may see in just a moment. But here we go under this bridge. I actually have a brother that is a structural engineer, and I'm sure that if he watches my videos, I'm sure he probably appreciates seeing things like that. And there's the Felons Brewing Company right there. Look at that. Australia was founded on the backs of a lot of felons being sent over from the mother country, England, back in the day. Here comes another cruise coming along. Look at that. Talk about this place going to the dogs. Look at that dog park. All the dogs running on the beach there, enjoying a nice spring day here in Brisbane. Some nice residential units there along the river. I'm actually missing a lot of the tour, but that's okay. I enjoy sitting right up here at front and just soaking in all the beautiful views. There's some more nice residential units just over here. Look at those. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Very nice. And up here you have this would be looks like a yacht club or something just up ahead. Really a pretty building. It says YOT Club on it. Be interesting to see what real estate prices are like here in Brisbane. Now they're slowing down. I don't know if we're going to stop. Actually, here comes a gentleman on a paddleboard. Look at that. Just enjoying a nice day out on the river. Maybe their boat slowed down a little bit to not make some waves. Boy, that actually looks like a catamaran. Look at that. That's a boat, not a building, I believe. Holy cow. That's what that is, folks. That's a boat. That is something else. All right. On with the cruise. Now you're looking at some really nice real estate. This is some riverfront property. And these would be some private residences, complete with docks. It's actually a small apartment building nestled in amongst all of them. But here are some private residences along the river. I'm not sure whether we're heading in the direction of the ocean or not, to be quite honest. I'd have to look at a map. But look at these beautiful properties. We're actually heading towards the ocean. And you look at that beautiful riverfront property right there. Very nice. Some people here are just living a good life. We are on our way back, and in doing so I thought I would share this view with you here. The Australian flag flying off the back of the boat. You know, I always get mixed this down the burn. This is this down and the bow and the stern, I think it is. Anyway, there's a rather large, rather long building up there in the distance, and it looks like it was all wool. A lot of wool here. But come over and share some of the other side of the river with you as we go back up. Look at this. What a beautiful day. We're not too far from being back to where we started. And here's a view of the skyline of Brisbane coming in. What a wonderful way to spend a couple hours here on a beautiful day in Brisbane to take a cruise down the river. Gives you a really, really nice perspective of just how wonderful of a city this is. Alright, and I have an opportunity to introduce you to this wonderful man who's responsible for taking us down and back up the river safely. This is Mr. Jeff.
How you going?
Not bad. How long have you been doing this?
I've been on this boat for about 12 months.
About 12 months, huh?
Yeah, about 12 months. But yeah, done this all over the world, so... Yeah.
You've done this all over the world?
Yeah.
Tell me a couple places you've done this.
I've done the Mediterranean on super yachts.
Okay.
All around Australia on sailing yachts. Been in shipping and all through Asia.
Wonderful. Fantastic. Yeah. Have you been... How about the Mississippi? Have you done it on the Mississippi?
I've never done it on the Mississippi, but I have driven a paddle boat. A paddle steamer. Not a steamer, but a paddle boat, as you'll see up here. At Eagle Street. There's the Kookaburra Queens. Yeah, I've driven those. So haven't been on the Mississippi, but driven a paddle boat.
There you go. All right, fantastic. I'm going to share some of your instruments here with everybody.
No problem.
Look at some of the gadgets that he's got here. That's something. Do you own a boat yourself?
I don't. I spend too much time on other people's boats.
You do, huh? Have you sailed the Great Barrier Reef?
I have. I spent 4 years sailing the Whitsundays.
You did?
The Great Barrier Reef, yeah.
Oh, wonderful! Fantastic. All right. Well, thank you for the chat.
My pleasure.
You see, typical Aussie, just friendly, very, very, very friendly. We're going under I should say, the Story Bridge here. Look at that. It's called the Story Bridge, and the captain here was just telling me that this bridge is just going to be all lit up in different colors tonight. Look at that. Isn't that something? Here we go. Right underneath it. Give you a nice view going underneath. The buildings along the waterfront here. Look at that. I was just sharing with the captain some of the more memorable places that I've sailed on a cruise similar to this, and I was telling him about the beautiful Thousand Islands up on the St. Lawrence, and you know, there was sailing along the islands in Venice, Italy, Furano and Murano, and what have you. Some just really, really memorable cruises, and this is certainly one that's going to be memorable for me as well. And you know, for those of you that follow me on these videos over the years, boy, don't think for a second that I don't realize just how fortunate and how blessed I am to have been able to travel the world such as I've done, and to see places like this, Brisbane, Australia, and not only to have been able to see it, but to be able to share it with so many people out there on the internet who may dream of coming to a place like this. And this is maybe the closest that they'll ever come to visiting Brisbane, if not Australia as well. And I am very, very conscientious about how fortunate and blessed I am as we go past the Eagle Street Pier here on our way back to the dock. There's the Kookaburra Queen right there. If you wanted to take a cruise on looks like a paddle boat. All right, so here we're coming back up towards the South Bank. We should be back here pretty quickly. We're nearing the South Bank, and I don't know if I'll be able to share this with you, but it's certainly not going to hurt to try. They have just a beautiful, what I think is a oh goodness gracious, it's a lorikeet, I believe, here on the other side of this bridge as we go under. Maybe I'll be able to share it with you. There it is. Look at that. Has a little hat on it as well. You can see. There you go. Look at that. Fantastic. All right. So we're going to be back here just very, very shortly. So here we come back along the south bank of Brisbane, and I'm going to share this view with you as we complete this cruise here on this beautiful spring day in the land down under in the city of Brisbane. And just coming up, you're going to see the Ferris wheel just up ahead there along the south bank. So I hope you enjoyed this opportunity to cruise down the river here in Brizzy, as they say. And what a nice place. I hope that you have the opportunity to come here and cruise along the river such as I did today. And I don't know if I'm going to actually make it up on the Ferris wheel, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And there'll be a light show tonight. Last night of a laser show here along the waterfront. So it's going to be a beautiful evening. All right, folks. So have a great day, or morning, or evening, or whatever time of the day it is you might be watching this. Take good care.